This is the top 10 most badass robots from one of the best TV shows ever, Robot Wars. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 robots from Robot Wars.
Before we begin, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more great content.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most powerful, effective, and downright iconic robots from the long-running UK series of Robot Wars, with today's entries judged on the damage they can inflict, their style, control, and aggression.
Let the wars begin!
Number 10, Apollo.
Apollo boasts a 1,000 PSI flipper. That power comes at a cost though. They've only a limited supply of gas, so they'll have to use those flips wisely.
A relative newcomer to the wars, Apollo quickly made a name for itself with an incredibly powerful flipper, very low ground clearance, and enthusiastic team members. Capable of flipping more than a ton, this monochrome machine has launched many rivals out of the arena completely, and it has overturned the house robots Matilda, Shunt, and Dead Metal. Debuting in the Series 8 reboot, Apollo defeated the deadly Carbide in that year's final to become the 2016 champion.
Apollo, remember that Carbide did the dirty on them earlier on.
Number 9, Tornado.
A four-wheel drive pusher, what are the weapons? All we know about is spinning disc. We also know that it has an unreliable drivetrain.
To one of the most successful robots in the show's history and a seemingly simple design, Tornado defeated its adversaries by sheer brute force. Capable of pulling a Land Rover and able to function either side up, it proved to be a formidable foe for even the most battle-hardened robots, defeating other fan favourites including Chaos 2, Hypno Disc, and Pussycat, to eventually be crowned champion in Series 6. Boasting interchangeable weapon options, Tornado also went on to win international tournaments, including the European Championship.
Brilliance from the Tornado team. Can Razer respond?
Number 8, Carbide.
Dave and Sam are full-time engineers, although they found time to fully upgrade Carbide with its 25 kilo spinning bar. They've also upgraded the drive to give them 9 horsepower of push.
To one of the most destructive robots in the show's history. Despite an unassuming appearance, Carbide utilizes a 25 kilogram bar spinner that rotates at 23,000 RPM. According to the Robot Wars website, when this weapon hits maximum speed, its impact generates 60 times more energy than a sniper bullet. Able to operate when upside down, Carbide proved to be an extremely deadly opponent, reaching the grand final in Series 8, 9, and 10, winning the 9th series against future champion Eruption.
Our final is a battle of the robot elite.
Number 7, Matilda.
Our house robots, Matilda, with the tusks, the 27 kilo flywheel.
She's one of 2 house robots to feature today and a series regular since the show's inception. Robot Wars commentator Jonathan Pierce describes Matilda as the matriarch of mayhem, and that name definitely fits. Starting the show with pneumatic tusks and rear chainsaw, Matilda's weaponry was substantially upgraded in Series 5 with a more powerful lifting mechanism and a formidable 27 kilogram flywheel. The flywheel has since proven extremely dangerous, seriously damaging any robot foolish enough to enter her corner patrol zone.
Control problem.
Number 6, Bigger Brother.
A nightmare in metal, they call it, this 24-volt driven machine fighting in its third wars with a CO2-powered gas ram spike flipper. Daddy and Watts, daughter Ellie and Joe, the bigger brother!
An upgrade to this team's previous robot, Big Brother, Bigger Brother was a fan favourite thanks largely to the team behind it, Ian and his kids, Joe and Ellie. Although they never won a tournament, they did end Chaos 2's championship streak in the Series 5 semi-final, and they defeated the dominant Hypno Disc in the grand final, before eventually losing to Razer. With a wide, powerful pneumatic flipper, Bigger Brother frequently flipped opponents out of the arena, with 4 of its battles ranked in the top 30 quickest in the show's history.
It is not a limitless supply!
Number 5, Panic Attack.
Don't panic! This is a sturdy machine protected by bulletproof fiberglass and at 18.6 kilos, the heaviest in the heat. No blades or knives, but forks, electrically powered, can raise hopes.
Debuting in Series 2, Panic Attack was always dangerous, mainly thanks to the exceptional driving from team captain Kim Davies. Using tactics over strength, the robot's signature move was to use low ground clearance and lifting spikes to get underneath an opponent, lift them up, hit the pit release button, and lower them to their doom. And this menacing machine's record speaks for itself. It won the 2nd series and reached the semi-finals in Series 3, 4, and 5. It was a ruthless regular during the show's original run.
Oh, they look so promising! But the heat final belongs to Panic Attack.
Number 4, Sir Kilot.
And in the arena with them, our Knight of the Realm, Sir Kilot at 280 kilos.
As arguably the most recognisable house robot, Set Kilot made his debut in the Second Wars and has been antagonising plucky combatants ever since. Almost impossible to damage, today's Kilot model weighs in at a whopping 750 kilograms and is able to easily lift other machines with his hydraulic crushing claws to either roast them over the fire or cast them into the pit of oblivion. Kilot currently holds the record for most robots sent out of the arena and is the only house robot never to have been flipped by a contender. Number 3. Hypno Disc.
Has a 10mm aluminium checker plate chassis and 6mm aluminium rear armour. The disc weighs 20 kilos, runs at 95 miles an hour, massively destructive, but it has low pushing power.
A pioneering robot as it was the first to use a spinner, Hypno Disc immediately stood out from the crowd when it debuted in Series 3. It annihilated unprepared opponents with a unique design causing massive devastation, and while it did have some flaws, the complete carnage Hypno Disc caused made it an instant fan favourite. A consistent runner-up, Hypno Disc never actually won a championship, but it was the very best of all the rest.
In it comes again, Ming 3, battered almost into oblivion, and there goes a whole wheel!
Number 2. Chaos 2.
This machine has never been beaten in major contests. 20 miles an hour top speed, brilliantly driven by George Francis, with a CO2-powered pneumatic flipper having some kick, I can tell you.
The only robot to win back-to-back championships, Chaos 2 had 18 consecutive wins before finally suffering defeat in Series 5. A pioneer of CO2-powered pneumatics, it proved to be a tenacious trendsetter which inspired future robots, including the likes of Bigger Brother, with its high-grade weaponry. Chaos 2 was also the very first robot to flip an opponent out of the arena, as well as the first to defeat Hypno Disc. All in all, it broke records, raised the bar, and became one of the most difficult machines to beat.
Chaos 2 once more, toying with the house robots and destroying them! This is great fun, but they will be back, of course!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions.
Behemoth across the arena floor. Ooh, a little bit edgy.
Sense that! I wonder if it's changed things. It has! Wild Thing, suddenly on the defensive. This whole battle has been turned on its head. Good battle, this. And Dundee already doing better than Loco did.
Number 1. Razer.
Razer's beak is the envy of many. Crushability high, speed 11 miles an hour moderate, reliability from 2 trolley shop caddy motors has been low in the past, but overall, a mean machine.
Topping today's list is the most successful robot in Robot Wars history, with 41 victories. Instantly recognisable thanks to its huge hydraulic crushing claw and sleek silver design, nothing was safe from its 9 tons of crushing power, not even the house robots. Razer was eventually crowned champion in Series 5, and following success in the main series, it won a host of international tournaments too, confirming this brutal creation as the greatest all-round robot competitor of all time.
The rear of Matilda has never been quite seen like this before, and I have to say, thank goodness Matilda is on fire!
If you think Robot Wars was one of the best TV shows ever, like I do, leave a like in the video, also subscribe. We're trying to reach 800 subscribers by the end of the year, and also click a video on the screen to watch some more.